Hey, good morning, everyone. Good evening, good day, good night, all that good stuff. Hope you're doing well today. This is a little loud. There we go. Alrighty. Now, let's proceed. Good morning. We are playing Breath of Fire 3, like we have been. I think we're at near the top of this. Oh gosh, we have another floor of nonsense. Eldritch Floater. The mechanical energy into crystal will activate it. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. Okay, so I have to guess. On breastplate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 6. Oh, I actually nailed it. Ivory dice. Okay, let's look at some stuff here. So, ivory dice, mystery effect if used on enemy. Oh, excuse me. All right, mystery effect if used on the enemy. All right. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to say it's 10. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Ryu's got a little bit, and Momo have a little bit more defense. Just making so he can't really attack. Low roll. Awesome. Scatter the enemy. Bamboo rod. Oh, that's this. Better fishing. All right. Oh gosh. Ice blast is slightly better. Awesome. Let's do it. Please. Can you these guys please stop attacking Nina? They only ever attack Nina. What the heck? Yeah. I don't understand. They only ever attack Nina for some reason. It's wild. Alright. Well, let's keep going. Okay. Oh, geez. Why? That's dumb. No, we can get encounters in here too. Like, really? Okay, that's just. All right, please be enough. I'm probably gonna get screwed here off of this. Oh wait, that's ice. I shouldn't use ice on these guys. They're ice creatures. Yeah. That's gonna suck. Okay, we're living. We're living. We're living. Okay. Oh, that's the stronger one. Dang it. All right. First game over. Does it send us back to the title screen? It sends us back to the title screen. Oof. That's pretty rough. All right. Well, let's make our way back up. It started with me trying to learn the blitz move, and I do still want to learn it. Where are we at here? We're still like level. We're not too far off. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll make our way back up. Actually, you're pretty good at just attacking one of these. Same thing with this. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. And then weaken this one. Momo attack that one. You attack that one. As long as she hits, he's dead. I guess not. There we go. Won the battle. Marbles. What are marbles? Healing herb. Appears valuable. Ooh. All right, I'll take those. Nope, no, don't go down the stairs. Actually, weaken this guy. You use double blow on this guy. Try and take him out before the poison comes out. Oh gosh. Good. That's the end of him. Momo actually used heal. And that way we can keep Ryu going. Nice and strong. Okay, I'll take that. I know that it's not as powerful as the healing herb, but I would rather just use her AP for healing because we're not gonna use it for much else. Breath of Fire's deserved more as a franchise. I have heard that it unfortunately got kind of messed up in terms of like it was not widely well received. On its 5th game, which is a real shame. Which of course means that it died in the PS2 era, where many would argue gaming was at like its peak. I don't know. I'm making my way through all the games, and so far, like one was pretty good. Like it was a good proof of concept. 2 was a solid upgrade. There was a 6th one that was just an online multiplayer, one of those online multiplayer games. Oh God. And let me guess, it was also a Japanese exclusive. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. Let's just beat him up. But yeah, like we've seen a lot of cases where a number of RPGs actually just kind of die because they went into a weird direction. Like the first 4 games. I mean, the funny thing is that that's the exact thing that, in my opinion, destroyed the Final Fantasy franchise. Because the Final Fantasy franchise was... this is not the appropriate game for me to be going through this. Final Fantasy had a formula going. Now, they were always trying, like, new ideas inside of the formula. But it's one of those things of, like, they're staying on the same road. They're just trying different lanes in that road. But once they got to 11, which was an MMO, they started trying different stuff. And I would say the game, like, the series never really recovered from it, aside from after a few releases inside of 14. Like, 14 is according to a lot of people, 14 is an amazing game, and it's actually one of the biggest Final Fantasy out there in terms of, like, player base. But they did the same thing. They deviated from the formula, and the numbers dropped off. Like, I don't think that the game, like, for example, I don't think 13, I don't think 12, I don't think 16 are bad games. I think it's just that they're less popular because they didn't target the same target audience. I think they largely took a drop in that period of time as well. A lot of people, especially in the West, were getting really, really hyped up on Xboxes. But RPGs were always able to do well. Like, it's just, were they always able to do the best? No. They were always able to do well, though. Like, Eternal Sonata and, oh, what's that other one? Lost Odyssey. Those were Xbox exclusives. And they did fine. And they're really good RPGs. So there's always a market for it. It's always a question of, is it the market big enough? That's always what it comes back to. It's like, is the market big enough to be worthwhile? Well. Like, do I think that anybody can reasonably expect a game to do as well as Final Fantasy X inside of the JRPG space? No. No, I don't. The best-selling JRPG to this day is still Final Fantasy X, as far as I understand, as far as I know. I don't think anything has beaten it. maybe if we give it 5 years, Claire Obscure might pass it. That's a game, by the way, I haven't played yet. I need to play it still, but I don't have the hardware for it. So, it's on the back burner. And I actually still have been intentionally keeping myself in the dark on it so that I don't spoil myself on it. Because everybody's like, the game is really solid, but the story is like, you gotta play it for the story. I was like, all right, cool. All right. This game I think is absolutely the best in the series so far. Like of the three that I've played, I think this is actually very well might be the best of the three. But, well, one, it's a little early to say so, but people seem to think that at the very least. I don't know what it is about the setup that I have or the code on these guys or whatever, but they only ever seem to attack Nina. I don't know why it is, but that's just how it is for some reason. Oh, Hyperbot. Okay, defend. Examine. Examine. This is the perfect time to try and learn. Defend, examine, examine. This is the perfect time to try and learn this ability. Healing herb. Hyperbot defends, okay. I think it helped the previous FF games for the PS1 had generally been great. That was one of the first properties marketed JRPGs to the PS2, and that was actually a great game. Yes, there's a lot of factors that go into this. And it didn't stray so much from the traditional combat system like 12 did, becoming almost like an MMO. I've been playing through Final Fantasy 12. A lot of people say it's very MMO-like. I actually don't think it's particularly MMO-like. Like, there's definitely mechanics that are in there that are MMO-esque. But it doesn't play like one. It actually plays like an auto-battler. Yeah, because what you do is you set up, like, the correct way to play this game, from what I can tell, is you set up an algorithm of if, then, or, and statements. If, then, and, or statements. And when you set those all up, the idea is that you're setting up an algorithm so that you have the best results, right? And there's a certain sort of fun to that. I actually think it's really, really fun to set up really, really cool algorithms and then see how well they play out. I think that's actually kind of fun. The biggest problem with the 12, because I'm playing it on original hardware, Actually, I think I have it right here. Now that I think about it, yeah, I literally have it right here on my desk because it's the game I'm playing through on my PS2. The game is reasonably fun because I like that sort of thing, but most people that play JRPGs are not looking to set an algorithm to try and make their victory. They're trying to navigate their way through the algorithm as it's occurring. Because that's ultimately what we're doing here, right? Is I'm going with ideas to this algorithm and seeing what needs to happen. Can you try doing a blitz, please? I want to get this blitz ability. Is it just not going to do it? Losing power. All right, fine. Watch, this is gonna be the turn that it decides to do a blitz for some reason. Oh, it's defending. Okay. Defends. Okay, fine. Yeah. And to be fair, like, I don't think these games are necessarily bad. I think they're just different. But because they're different, right? Because like the big ones being different would be 11 through 50 through 16 at this point, right? Like 16 is Devil May Cry Light. 13 is Auto Battle Light. 12 is Algorithmic Auto Battle. And then 11 and 14 are MMOs. And I don't think there's anything wrong with playing games that are with like exploring different avenues. The problem always comes back to the big thing, which is, are you going to alienate your audience as you do that? Right? Because anytime you change what is existing, you're going to alienate a piece of your audience. We saw that in 11, 12, 14, 13, 15, and I mean, even 16 only reached, like, I don't think 16 has even reached 7 million copies yet, or 3 million copies yet, because they always make an announcement of, I think it's 3 million copies. They always make an announcement. So it's like, I don't know if these games have even like reached these like copies for them to be making announcements on them. And I mean, you can see it too with like Final Fantasy VII, for example, remake, where there was a lot of hype out for the first part, and then it just kind of died after that. Like, it lost a lot of momentum. And I think there's a couple of factors to that. One, 7R first part had like the advantage of COVID, where everybody was just kind of indoors. The second part came out 3 years later, or 4 years later, excuse me. And by then, a lot of people are just like, it's been too long. I don't care. Right? I finished high school in that time frame. Like, that's the kind of like conversation that people have about this. It's like, I was in middle school. If you go to school in the States, if you're in the States, I was in middle school when part 1 came out, and now I'm going into college for part 2. Right? Like, that's an actual situation for that. It's three parts to a game that each are going to cost you the full price of a full retail game. And it almost was on 3 different systems. Or almost going to be released on 3 different systems. Like, the hype for this game it's been 7 years, literally, in order to get from part 1 to part 3, in order to get all 3 parts for this one game. Like, you can't maintain that kind of hype for long. It doesn't work for an RPG like that. I think Square has gotten a little too used to their Final Fantasy 14 fan base, just willing to come back whenever a new release comes out. All right, we gotta weaken these guys on the sides here, so they don't frost breath me to the death. And this is coming from a guy that loves RPGs. Like, I grew up playing RPGs. And I would love to see more good RPGs. Like, I was very happy when I saw the concept for, like, I read the pitch. Like, the thing that Claire Obscure kind of like advertises, like, hey, here's what the story kind of is. Right, the back of the book, if you will. And I remember sitting there going, like, this is a cool concept. I like this idea. And then I heard it did extraordinarily well, got Game of the Year. Like, there's so much that happened as a result of that. It's just like, makes me very happy that a new studio, one built out of Ubisoft, no less, like from the ashes of the ashes that flew away from Ubisoft. There's no book here. There's nothing in here, is there? Okay. That, you know, we ended up with a really, really good game that just sent a studio off to the races. Oh, please. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Defend. I think if I weaken it, it doesn't try to use Blitz. Come on. All right, everybody try to attack it. I'm getting kind of unlucky with the blitzes. Oh. Okay. Dang it. Silmoon. Both of you attack the other guy. How's Nina's AP doing? Oh, she's got 38 still. She's fine. But yeah, like I love my Final Fantasy games. I played a ton of them growing up. Not all of them, obviously. If you're a person that loves RPGs, like, play the Pixel remasters, play them all. The best thing that you can do, in my opinion, is play them in order. They feel the best if you do. I need to replay 7, and I'll probably replay 7 on this channel, honestly, because I never finished it. I remember being like, I want to say like 13 when I played it, maybe 12. Or maybe even younger even, I don't actually know. Playing it and going, getting through like to the end of the first disc, quite literally, and just going, I don't care. Like, I found myself just sitting there going, I'm like, why do people sing this game's praise so much? Because I didn't feel like the game itself was like particularly impressive in any capacity. It felt like just a generic turn-based RPG set in a little bit of a rough world. I thought that the main character was uninspiring. I thought Cloud was uninspiring. I thought Aerith was kind of whatever. I thought that, the character portraits were awesome. And some of the characters look really, really cool. But I just couldn't figure out why people loved this game so much. And, I mean, ultimately, you're going to love your first RPG the most. And that was a lot of people's first RPG. So, I mean, if you love that game, then you love that game. Like, and also I'm peeking out my microphone. Like, if it's your favorite, it's your favorite. Like, I don't really like MMOs that much. So I'm not a fan of 14, like, kind of by default. But I know that 14 is really popular. It's a lot of people's favorites. It's a lot of people's only first introduction to the Final Fantasy series. And that's cool. That's awesome. I think that's great. Right? Like, whatever gets you into the hobby. I'm the same way when it comes to D&D and Pathfinder. Like, I don't care what game you play. Like, if you only ever played Call of Cthulhu, then cool. You only play Call of Cthulhu. I don't care. Like, whatever gets you into the hobby. Whatever is fun for you. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I should put on the new gear. Make Ryu and Momo a little bit more durable. We have the initiative, so we'll just beat the shit out of them. Ooh, Ryu's faster than Momo now. Okay. My post at work has a little rope barrier, and I lift the rope for the lady I work with to enter. There's a gap between the ropes, so they can enter even if they don't open it for them. But I like to be. Okay. Okay. This. I'm pretty sure they're okay there. All right, Silmoon. Actually, no, we got slowed down. They walk through. I say, open it because I doubt you could fit through the gap. You'd like to be a dick. Jeez, brother. Okay, he's no longer a problem. All right, that's good. Ah. Nice breath. Shouldn't be a problem. Should be only like 5 to 9. Oh, 2. Okay, even better. Ugh. Holy Ryu. The counterattacks, brother. Awesome. Okay. That was the worst it did. Oh, that last one took out her AP. Lovely. Okay. I'll make that joke with Skinny ones, though. I know better than to poke the bear. I think you got the wrong animal there, brother. I think you mean poke. You don't want to poke the whale. All right. If you're gonna make the joke, you know, make the joke. All right. I'll be right back. Gonna grab some coffee. Alrighty. How are we hit point wise? We could definitely use. Whoa. What is going on? Not sure what happened there. There we go. Okay, that was wild. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, she only had two. We should only missing two. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, whatever. Ah, pile of books. Anyway. Hey, Tokyo Ghoul, how's it going? By the way, I'm assuming that your name is in reference. I didn't mention this before. I assume that your name is in reference to the show. Wife is a fan of the show. It's a very good show. Or, I guess, manga, technically. Show, anime, manga, video game. Take your pick. The IP, in general. Alrighty. This room is where my father used to work. Is a hidden exit here? Cool. You bet. My dad was really something. He's the greatest engineer in the whole world. And before he died, he told me he'd make an escape device. And he hid it in the tower. Alright, let's, not for sale to minors. Bunch of dusty magazines. You really shouldn't be looking at this. You see a collection of adult books. You see a bunch of dirty magazines. For ages 21 and above. Pops was a dirty man. A bunch of dirty magazines. Not for sale to minors. You see a collection of adult books. Not for sale to minors. Not for sale to minors. Bunch of dirty magazines. Anything here? 40 zenny. Panacea. Nothing. Can I sleep in the bed? No? Okay. Feels like there's a switch under the desk. Do you push it? Yes. What's happening? What's that noise? Wow. My dad could have made something like that. But why did he build something to get away like this? Just because, I guess? My dad loved machines. I mean, just because is a pretty good answer. Let's see, we ignite it here. I wonder what it does. Gee, I'm so excited. Oh boy. Okay, everybody ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, it did what it needed to. Ouch. Looks like the landing need a little work. What's this? It's the instruction manual. Let's see. Whoops. It says there's only supposed to be one passenger. It also says make sure to open the roof hatch before takeoff. Well, aside from that, it worked, didn't it? I mean, it worked pretty good, right? No. All right, come on. If you stand around like this, they'll catch up with us. In here, I was afraid we'd have to do a boss fight of some kind. Ah. Oh yeah, that's right. They can do reprisal. They can do a return fire even if you miss. Okay, that works. Won the battle. Bronze shield. Ooh. Can she wear that? No, she can't. Okay. All right, out of the area. Let's go. All right, can I go back to the tower? I would like to... There's two things I want. First of which is not a fight. I don't want to fight. Full of chill music. This game's music is awesome. All right, take these guys out. Oh, they actually attack someone other than Nina? That's wild. Blunt, and then we attack. Just so he doesn't take somebody out. Battle music is also so unique. Oh, come on. I wouldn't say it's particularly unique, but it definitely has like a good vibe to it. Yeah, such a fun vibe. Yeah, it has a good. It's got a good vibe. Dang it. It's so easy to kind of just get beat up. Actually. Yeah, I'll just use one for now. Just in case we get into another fight. Look around the tower. We'll be needing some supplies, eh? Alright. I want some stuff. First of all, we'll get like 30 of them. Alright, we're getting a gauntlet. Put it on you, because you don't have anything right now. That's +3 for you. I feel like I'm about to get into an area where I'm going to get some upgrades for some of this stuff, so I'm not going to bother with that one. Actually, no. Alright, now, the other thing is I want to check this. Hold on. When the 4 crystals connected to the large one are filled with magical energy, you'll be presented with one of 3 fates. If you seek a new destiny, return here. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, I don't know how I didn't get this before. Okay. Okay. That is an amazing defense sprite. I love that. It's so crazy to me that I fully beat this game as a kid, but I don't remember much. I need to replay this to rekindle my old memories. Yeah, this is definitely a game that I can see there being plenty of like return to play kind of. Okay, I need to run all the way around. Back down very quickly. Back up. Oh, come on. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Come on. Oh, I might make this. Nope. No. I don't. It locks you into like the way you're facing it when if you spam the button. It's so annoying. Oh jeez. What time is it? Oh, okay, I got lots of time still. I like the constant like minor puzzle mechanic of the combat. Because the combat itself is not, like, actually that... What do I say? It's not that tough, but it's dangerous, right? Combat is constantly dangerous because everything can kind of beat you up and take you out, even with proper full gear. And I like that. Like, if I carelessly fight stuff, I'm going to get beat up. Momo learns sleep. Excellent. All right. Give myself an extra couple steps here. I have lots of time to deal with this. I believe Ryu and Nina are somewhere in the ballpark of like 8. 8 to 10. I did not mean to walk that close to it. All right. There we go. Awesome. Now that we fight this entrance monster one more time. I could always look it up in the manual, actually. Or the wiki. Yeah, just get them, boys. I hate how little money we get from this place overall because of the fact that we don't get money from the robots. All right, this berry have been worth it. Multivitamin. You know what? I'll take it. A multivitamin is actually a very good pickup. Ugh. Ah, jeez. I'm not sure what changed to make them all attack Momo. Nina learns slow. Nice, nice. Just defeating monsters all day. I don't know, they're running for their lives, really. I wouldn't be too envious. Yeah, screw it, we'll just jolt them. Yeah, that's right. If I jolt them, they get confused. All right. Moving on. Okay. Let's camp. One, I want to get some dialogue here. I guess this means we can get back to India. When we do, let's try looking for your friends again, okay? Just because you're traveling with a princess doesn't make you a prince, does it, Ryu? Sorry. That was a silly thing to say, I guess. It's clean enough already. Honey's awesome. Alright. First we're gonna save. Save now, save often. Ooh, why are we getting... Why are we getting the lag spikes?
Welcome back, adventurer.
Rosalie, thank you very much for the resub. Thank you, thank you. Where? Oh, and my notifications aren't working either on or my alerts. Everything wants to break suddenly. Return skills to notes. Okay. Is there anything that Ryu has that I want to put on someone else? I don't think so, actually. Like maybe put burn on Momo, but she has fire ammo if I need that. Yeah, I think all this is actually just fine on Ryu. There's none of this that I really want to put on anybody else. And then if we go to the note list, we want to look. We have influence, blind, and snap. Do I want any of these? I don't know if I do. And if I do, who do I want it on? Sure. Like, if I want any of these, who do I put them on? I guess I would put them on, what's her name? I guess I would put them on Momo if I was to put them on anything. Yes. Momo. I could just put them all on Momo, actually. I think this is a good set of things to put on her. Yeah, I don't think I want to change anything else. I don't intend to use charge on Ryu anymore, but I'm better off just keeping it on him because he's the only one I'm going to use on. He's got the highest defense. Same thing with jump. I'm going to be using double blow a lot more. Last resort is a thing I think I'm just nobody in my party actually wants to use. Nobody has the hit point pool to kind of use it. Burn is better on Ryu because he's the only one that doesn't have any magic damage option that is immediately available on demand. He has his Dragon Force, but those are a turn later. Yeah, I think that's about as, I think that's fine. Change party members. It looks like there's room for up to 3 other party members. And I can't, like, assign... Yeah. I can't assign this. I have to go back there. Rest. And 100% we're putting that guy on Nina. When we get a chance. Because she is obviously, like, the spellcaster of the party. Right? Like, she's the offense spellcaster. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna re-up on coffee. Okay, let's see here. Is there any hidden things back here? We keep finding these pleasant smelling flower fields. I suppose I could do fishing. Now that I got a better rod. Let's try a little bit of fishing.
Get ready.
Breaks easily, low range.
Good. Wait.
Okay. I'm not sure how I...
Good.
I'm not sure how I'm doing it, honestly.
Good.
But I'll take it. Let's exit. I caught a couple of fish. I'm okay with it. I'm content. I barely did any fishing in the last game. I just did a little bit. We got some flying fish. What do those do? Restores 20 HP each. Cool. Coffee shop. All right, fine. We'll enter the coffee shop. Let me enter the coffee. Thank you. Ah, this track again. I love this one. Am I able to get off the path? No. Okay. Tea. But I was told coffee. Speaking of coffee, I forgot my coffee. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but that's weird. Look, there's a coffee shop. Tea. Oh, we stopped for a drink. Hello. Are you stuck in town too? No? That's because there's some strange fellows checking everyone on the road and no one can get through to India. Of course, that means that we get more customers. Must be the men who are after you. Excuse me, but are you Momo? Long time no see. Me, Pallet. Yes, I'm Momo, but I don't know who you are. It's me. I'm director of the plant your father built. And maybe my father came up with the idea of using some ore to breed stronger crops. But he died before the plant was finished being built. Yes, exactly. Since your father Reposal passed away, you've been having nothing but trouble with the machines at the plant. I'll bet. My father would be able to make and use machines like that. Ones using crystals to grow crops faster. Well, I can't deny that. This is why I wonder if you, Mo, could help us. You're familiar with all your father's work, aren't you? I'm glad to help. So, I can have access to the machines then. Okay. What is going on? Oh, okay. For some reason, OBS is just destroying my GPU all of a sudden. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, I'll minimize it. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, it'll just spike every once in a while. I don't know why. Pallets, of course. Oh, thank you so much, Momo. I'll see you at the plant then. If it happens again, I'm going to try restarting OBS, and hopefully that'll fix it up. Excuse me, Momo. I'm not sure if I understood all of that. Well, you see, there's this plant where they use prism to grow plants, and my father helped build it. And since they're my father's machines, well, I thought maybe I'd help him out a little bit. It's not like we'll be getting anywhere on the road for a while, right? GPU drivers. Not sure what GPU you have. It's the GTX 560. Like, this hasn't been updated in like a long time because there's no more updates for it. It's just weird. Like, there's probably something going on, like in the background somewhere. Like you said, it's probably a driver thing. It might just be deciding to go funky with the with OBS. It's specifically OBS that's eating it. This is a very old. This is a 12-year-old computer. 14? 14-year-old computer. Many customers enjoy the afternoon tea as well as the great view from what we have up here. Don't forget our specialty is curry. I wonder if they grew these potatoes on the plant. The place where the west of the mountains was where where they do those weird experiments. Oh, hello. I came this far thinking to get across the bridge. Those punks won't let me through. After I went through all the trouble to get a passport. Delons. You look like you've got some potential. What do you say? Want to become my apprentice? You know what? You're the right kind of crazy. Sir, if you want to be my apprentice, you have to always be carrying at least 15 weapons. I don't need any whims getting in my way. See you later. Okay. So this is what everybody was telling me about. How short am I? One, two, I've got 8. And I haven't been selling them. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have more weapons than this at this point. Older driver will help. Try Googling it later. Might get it was working fine up until now, and I didn't update OBS or anything, and I haven't had a Windows update either. So it might just be one of those things of like a weird, very specific circumstance that's happening in the background. And I'll if bad comes to worse, I can always just like reset the computer or something like that. I'm gonna try resetting OBS if it happens again, and we'll see what happens. As well as full of vinegar. It's just right as a flavoring for curry. Interesting. Nobody can leave because the road's blocked off. But we've still got a few beds open. How much? 100? To give Momo her HP back, I'll spend it. She's weak enough without it to justify it. Save? Yes, please. Especially after I already spent the skill ink to make her a little bit more effective. Why don't you buy an item for souvenir? Healing herbs, croc tears, antidote, Molotov. We got all the good stuff. We got. I should buy like 1 more ammonia. Buy 2. Wooden rod. Is that better than my bamboo rod? Oh no, I already had a wooden rod. Never mind. That reminds me, I need to go in and sell some stuff. We had these sell for 25 apiece. I will sell them. Ivory dice, mystery effects, moon tears, marbles. That's what it was. Appears valuable, but only sells for 5. Oh, also mystery effects for 250. I might hold off on that. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom suddenly. We have the healing herbs. Antidotes were fine. Eye drops. We'll carry one more. Molotovs we don't really need. Ammonia revives a party member. I guess we can go like 2 more. Yeah, and then we'll sell. We can't sell the fishing rods, really? Lame. Plant? Oh, you mean the one building to the west? Isn't that the place where they grow weird plants with crystal and stuff? I love curry. Can't get enough of it. One mild vegetable croquette curry coming up. Trying to get to Windia, but the road's blockade. What do they think they're doing? Stopping up the road like that. We'll march our cooking against anyone else's. Anything here? A vitamin. Nice. All right. Well, I guess that's everything here. Got lied to. It said coffee shop outside. This clearly says tea. Can I sneak in up behind it? No? Okay. Yeah, like they can see him there. Western Central India. Yep. Pleasant smelling field of flowers. Checkpoint to get out of here. All right, what do we got in here? What do we got in here? What do we got? Aside from a fight. All right, a thing for Tipo to hit. Ooh. Blind. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. He looks unmoving. Okay. Very weak, it seems. A sparkling spring said to be the home of fairies. Found protein. Ooh. Protein raised use defense. Excellent. Just beat him up. Oh, come on. Great victory against some defenseless Aigu. This does look like it's an area that's going to be used for something else later. Influence to Gooey. Yes, sir. It's doing it again. All right. Stand by while I attempt to